Hey guys, don't forget to go like and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. We'd also love to hear feedback and questions from our listeners about today's episode. Feel free to shoot us an email at askSoSheSaid@gmail.com or SoSheSaidShow on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get this party started. Hey guys, welcome back to SoSheSaid. It's been a minute.
It has. I'm Tam.
I'm Asha. So what have you been up to in this break that we have taken?
Okay, so in this break, I got a raise at my job.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. So I'm getting it's not like a huge deal. I got like an extra $1. But that's what's up. In America, it takes a lot to get those extra $.
All right, for sure.
So I got an extra $1. I got engaged.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I've been with my boyfriend a super long time. So
is there like a special story, like how he proposed?
Not really a special story. So we've been dating since we were in high school. We were on and off for a long time, but for the past few years we've lived together. So it's been us together against the world. And we always talked about getting married since we were 15. On the second date, he was like, "We're gonna have 4 kids. We're gonna get married." I'm like, "This nigga's crazy." He took me to the pier, and he thinks I'm about to have 4 kids with him. It's not happening.
Aww.
But on Thanksgiving, so we went and did the ring stuff and everything. I kind of designed my own ring.
Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous, by the way. I'm staring at it right now, guys.
Thank you. And he was cool with that. He gave me a budget and let me do my own thing with that. So we did all of that, and then on Thanksgiving, he gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh, it made me happy." "Oh, you're thankful for me," and he don't care about holidays. So I thought that was cute.
Aww.
And yeah, it's been pretty nice ever since then. He got me a laptop. I was super happy about that.
So you've just been in this marital bliss.
Yes.
Okay.
The husband shit is way better than the boyfriend shit, let me tell you.
Must be nice. I still haven't even made it to the boyfriend shit, but it's okay.
Look, I'm feeling great, all right? You can never take me back. If I have a daughter, I'm telling her, fuck the boyfriend shit. Go straight to husband if you can.
Oh my God.
The boyfriend shit is heartache and pain.
Fuck, I'm about to give me a mail order husband in a minute out here.
Oh shit, do they have those? This nigga at my job got a mail order bride.
God damn. Who needs a green card? Because the shit that I have to deal with out here is just ridiculous.
Who needs a green card? Who's loyal, okay? Looking for love. Also looking for American citizenship. We can help you here. That's what she said. If you have a 6-pack,
oh my God,
that will push you further in front of the line. If you are tall.
Well, we're going to get into this dating thing a little bit later because we have some special surprises coming up for you guys.
Yeah, but what's going on with you? We're sitting somewhere new.
Yeah, I moved, guys. So I found out randomly that I had 2 weeks to find a new place to live.
And she handled that shit like a G, okay?
And yeah, it happened. I've been extremely stressed out in finding a place, moving, living dynamics. We won't dive into that, but
it's been a journey. And I'm telling you, when I'm telling you she did not bitch out, she did not bitch out. There were so many opportunities where she could have just gave up, gave in, okay?
Damn. I'm happy to be sitting in this room and not on Skid Row because your girl was almost homeless, and so she said was almost not a thing anymore. So we took a little break because I told Tam, I was like, "Look, my nigga," I was like, "I got a lot of shit to handle right now. I don't have time to sit here and record this podcast, but we will pick it back up. We shall pick this back up."
Look, we was going to be recording this podcast live from the motherfucking park.
On everything, man.
Birds chirping, kids playing, but she did it like a boss ass bitch.
Yeah, so I've been moving. So that's what I've been up to. Hustling, moving, looking for a place to live, stressing out.
Except adulting.
Yes. But at least she had her good news to tell you guys at the beginning of this show before I came in with my bullshit.
Oh shit. So speaking of that, just so y'all know, the LA living situation is really a life or death situation when looking. If you follow me on Twitter at TamNotTammy, I retweeted a video of this studio living that they have. They're calling it micro living. And they have niggas living in basically Asha's bedroom. Okay, as a whole apartment. It's 150 square feet.
I believe it's called a studio.
No, they're calling it micro living. It's not even a studio because it don't got a bathroom. They share a bathroom. I said, you live in a hostel, my nigga. You don't live in no studio.
Oh.
You gotta go down the hall and shower with the neighbors? Is that what we coming to now in LA?
I think that's called a bachelor if it doesn't have a kitchen or any. I've never heard of that not having a bathroom though, but it's so expensive out here. Like when I tell you guys, like to even find like a decent like apartment out here, like a 2-bedroom, like you're gonna, I think 1600 has to be like your minimum.
Oh yeah, minimum
budget. Like, and then, like, if you're going to find something decent, you're going to be in, like, 17, 18. I haven't even gotten to the point where I've lived in a place with fucking amenities.
I haven't lived in no place with, like, a doorman, a pool.
I mean,
none of that.
Shit. Like, I feel like I'll probably own a house before that happens. Because the amount of money that they want in rent is a mortgage payment in my mind.
In everybody's mind. In reality, that's what it is.
But we got people living in downtown LA paying like $4,000 a month or by the beach for the same amount. And I'm just like, my nigga, like you do realize that you could have owned something, right? Like,
I feel like they don't care because it's just the life, you know? Like I even realized that a little bit living out in the suburbs where I live like an hour outside of LA. Mm-hmm. And for the same money, you can get something way bigger, way nicer, but it's in the middle of nowhere essentially. Like there's no clubs, there's no bars, there's no like LA Live. You're not going to go see a concert or go to a Rams game or no shit like that. It's like home, work, family. It's where people go to settle down or where people go that can't afford shit like I had to. Mm-hmm. So I kind of get it why you would pay to live downtown because you're in the middle of everything if you have it like that.
Yeah.
But for me, if I paid that rent and I'm living downtown, it doesn't matter because I can't do shit. I'm watching y'all eat at the restaurants and shit from my window because I'm broke.
Listen, if I was a man and I had a loft in downtown LA, I'd have so many bitches.
Look. Do y'all remember fucking... What was the shit on BET? After Dark? My apartment would be After Dark every motherfucking night. Okay, like, bitches would be sliding through.
I would go downstairs to the bar, bring them upstairs, fuck them, kick them out. Go right back down to the bar and get a new thotty. Bring her back up.
You trying to see the view? It's kind of crowded in here.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a view would get me. Okay, I'd be like, oh, you got this nice ass loft, this view of the city.
Like, you got money,
candles, wine. Yeah, you got me. You got it.
My panties were already off when I was coming up in the elevator. That's that shit.
But yeah, like
that's what people are paying for in downtown.
But I know like it's been like the holiday season and we've had Thanksgiving, Christmas is amongst us, and then a new year is coming. So I thought it might be fun if we just like analyzed our year that we've had.
Yes, 2018, I have to say it's gone by quick. When I was young, I feel like years used to drag. Like I would be desperate for that summer vacation. I would be thirsty for that Christmas break. Now this shit is flying past me. I'm like, what month is it? We got to do what? Oh, I'm off. Okay, what am I off for? Oh, it's Christmas. Well, goddamn. What are we going to do about that? What do you want?
It's crazy because I feel like I've spent the most time with you this entire year.
Oh, yeah, likewise. I haven't seen... Well, you know, I don't have a bunch of friends. You're like in a group of 4. So out of the 4, I've seen you the most, yes.
Right. Well, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. But still, like, yeah, that's just what it's been. So for 2018, you did a lot of like cool fun stuff. 2018,
I'm just going to say this. So for everyone saying 2018 was horrible. I can't wait for this shit to be over. Shut your negative ass mouth up. Because 2018 was a godsend. It was great. Every single fucking goal I had. So beginning of this year, I wrote a list of goals out on my marker board, which you've looked at several times. And I've managed to check off almost every single one of those goals on my board.
Yes, she has. And let me just tell you, the only goals that she didn't check off are the most expensive. Okay? Mm-hmm. So there we go.
Yeah. Like
all the other shit has been checked off one by one.
It was crazy because like I didn't even really I guess I can't planned on accomplishing those goals, but like okay, for instance, Europe, like going to Spain was on my list of goals beginning of the year, January. I didn't know how it was gonna happen, but I randomly just got like an offer to like meet up with someone in Europe, and like it just happened. Like, and I'm like, maybe like, I don't know if my marker board is like magic or like
okay, I don't want to say magic, right? But I want to say
like law of attraction.
Yes, I so believe in that, and I believe in like intentions. So at the beginning of the year, or whenever you got your marker board, you know, you set your intentions. And it was like, just like you said, I don't know how it's gonna happen. I'm not fucking like wishing for a genie or nothing, but this is just what I intend. And I wake up every day, I stare at this, even if I'm like not aware of it, it's in my view, I stare at it, and I made that shit happen.
Yeah,
because when the proposition came up, you could have easily been like, no, I'm not going. Oh, that's so weird. You could have had 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't go. You made it happen. You set your intention.
I think I still had a million reasons why I shouldn't go as I was preparing for the trip. I was like, damn, what if this happens? And I don't know, and la 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 la. And I was so scared. Like, I was in LAX terrified. Like, I got to what's it called? John Wayne? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you leave for international?
No, Tom Bradley.
Tom Bradley.
Yeah, I got to Tom Bradley. I pulled up. My heart was racing. I'm like, I'm really about to fucking leave this country. Like, yes. Am I sure I want to do this? Like, right. But I did it. We met up earlier this year. Starting this podcast was another goal that was on my list. And I remember we met up for brunch.
Yes.
And we were like talking about everything and what our favorite shows were and like how we would like to go about doing this. We didn't really know what we were doing when we started off on our first episode, and I think we've gotten so much better now.
Yes, and this will be our 30th episode. Like, bitch, started from the bottom, now we here.
Right? That's fucking crazy, and we've been so consistent. I'm so proud of us. Like, what else was on my... I got a new job. Like, quitting my job at Nordstrom was like one of my goals. I did that. I have a new job.
Made that happen.
Yeah, like, I just... God damn, man.
Oh, I have one that maybe you haven't even realized yet because we're in this new place. One of your goals was to live like without roommates, right? Because you had two. You're down to one, bitch, so you are close.
Yeah.
You are close.
I wanted to have my own apartment. I mean, that didn't really happen, but in the strangest of things, like, I do have a new apartment.
Yes.
I'm sitting here now, like, towards the end of this year.
And you're down to one co-host, okay, in this motherfucking apartment. It's not the view no more.
Yeah, I mean,
you only got one more to go.
And my thing is like,
island?
Yes,
you won.
The thing. So I saw this. I posted it on my Instagram story actually, and I saw this meme, and it said like, before everyone starts posting about the new year, 2018 wasn't a bad year. You just didn't do anything to improve yourself.
Boom.
Like, and I was like, on everything, I have to post this shit because it's the fucking truth. Because this year, there was a lot of bad shit that happened to me.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, I talk about the good shit, but there was also a lot of bullshit in this year. But I think that the good shit outweighed the bad shit for me. And overall, I can just look at this like, hey, like, I had a great year. I went to fucking New York for my birthday and turned up out there. We started this podcast. I took myself to Europe. Nobody assisted me with that.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's some boss shit right there.
Yes,
like,
and you did it like a hustler. You made it happen. I watched the whole thing, so I'm super proud. Especially coming from, like, I've known Asha since we were teenagers, and it was like, both of us grew up in LA, but we kind of got exported to the suburbs, because that's what happens to you when you're an LA kid. Your parents get scared when you get a certain age, and like, we gotta get you out of here.
Yeah, like.
So she comes back to LA, we're both in college, and she was so scared of so much shit. Like, she was so uncertain, not really sure in herself, like, always doubting herself. I've seen her become, like, so much more confident. So much more like, okay, I'm just going to figure it out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're just going to do it. I'm not going to ask for a bunch of help. And that is growth. And I think that's all we can ask for is growth. You know?
Yeah.
So, to your former statement, 2018 wasn't bad. You just didn't do shit.
Cheers. And you know what? Maybe I will end up doing something for New Year's Eve because I wasn't planning on it. I usually prefer to celebrate New Year's Day.
Okay.
With like close friends, and you know, we like go and get brunch and drinks and just cheers in someplace beautiful to the new year. Okay. Because I'm just like, it's less police.
Yes. Yes. And being from LA, New Year's Eve is kind of a danger zone situation.
Oh yeah, especially where I live. I'm in Inglewood now. I don't know. Like,
it's a danger zone situation.
But I'm just like, I gotta cheers to this year because it was a great year for me. Like, and You know me, Tam. Now, I've had some bad years before.
We all have.
Like, so for this year to have gone how it went, I'm very pleased. Thank you, God, so much for everything this year.
For me, like, I started back talking to my family. I was, like, ignoring my family. I put them on a desert island for, like, 4 or 5 years just because they were doing too much. So I had to just leave them over there, dock that ship, and go out into the world on my own. But I decided, you know, let's not be bitter about this. Just because certain people are not, like, maybe how you would want them to be or how in your mind you would imagine them to be, doesn't mean that they're still not your family, you know? So you just got to take people for what they're worth and just deal with them on that level. So, you know, I go see my grandma, I let her be mean to me for like 30 minutes, and I get the fuck out of there, you know? But I came and I saw you. So when something happens or later down in the line, when you get sick because you're old, you know, that's going to happen. I'm not going to feel bad like I wasn't here. I was here. Okay? You was just mean all the time. I saw my dad for the first time in 7 years. He came back to America from Africa. Fake Prince Hakeem ass nigga. That was cool. We spent a bunch of time together this past week. We were hanging out. We were smoking, chilling out. I went to brunch with my dad and got drunk. Hanging out with him as an adult is so much cooler than like the stupid Knott's Berry Farm shit we used to do when I was a kid. Like, he didn't want to be there. I probably didn't really want to be there.
But you guys had a good time.
Yeah, now we just kick it like two adults, and it's cool.
Maybe I'll be there with my dad eventually.
Yeah,
we'll
it
see.
Takes time. It takes time.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to like work on projects. And he and my dad, we both love to read. We both love to write. So I'm trying to like make him write some stories about his time in Africa, Ernest Hemingway style. Like, tell us the truth. We know you're out there doing some weird shit.
At least your dad didn't come back with a whole ass wife.
Look,
my dad went to Ethiopia and came back with a wife.
I feel like my dad is one of those niggas. Like, he just did not find the right one. He was trying it. Because to be real, he only came back to America to divorce his Mexican wife so he could marry his African wife. I'm not trying to put your business out, but it's like, that's why he came here too. So our daddy's doing the same shit.
I told this nigga, I was like, please don't come back like with a whole ass Ethiopian wife. And what did he do?
And you most definitely came back. Like, this is Fufu. This is your mom. This is your new stepmom. Yeah, my dad's trying to do the same shit. But I feel like he's having a little bit of like a mental, emotional problem because it's like he's detached now from this African lady because he's here in America. And it's a bunch of bitches out here. So it's like, what should I do? Was I just settling because I was out there in Africa and I was in my feelings? Or should I like get back on my game and try to wife up one of these American hoes? I don't know.
Oh, wow. Play it for life.
Play it for life.
Oh my gosh. It really frightens me. No offense to your dad, but it just really frightens me that there's men out there that will just like never ever settle down.
Let me tell you, I promise you, because of my dad, like, no shade, but because of my dad, that's why I'm so wary of men. Like, I've been with my boyfriend forever, and I still be like, this nigga could just leave anytime. Like, I don't know.
Your fiance.
My fiance. There you go. I don't even call him that, right? Look at how fucked up I am. But because of that, I have my eyes on these niggas. Like, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what we have going on. You can dip out. My dad's a 50-year-old nigga in the club. Maybe that's what you want to be when you grow up. I don't know. But I got my eye on you. So I try to find like the most guys that are away from that. Like a guy that's like family oriented, that wants to like have kids and be around and be like team dad and shit. I find that nigga. Because the nigga that's fun and is like taking you on the whirlwind adventures, he is going to be a player for life.
No comment.
He's not going to settle down, right? He just wants to have a good time. And it's like, it's no shade on my dad, but he's not like a regular dad. He doesn't even like the dad shit.
Yeah.
He's like, are we going to turn up? Or are we going to go somewhere? If not, nigga, stay where you at. We can talk on the phone.
I feel you.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. What else? My job. My job is pretty boring, but it's been going cool. My boss is nice. I started this podcast with Asha, and that was my goal, like, for a long time.
Ooh.
I'm so happy that we do that and, like, are getting that together. We are trying to get a house, which is the hardest thing. Like, we've been approved for a loan, and it's like, everybody's like, fuck your loan. There's people out here with cash. And it makes me sad. Like, who are you rich people that are coming to California ruining this whole shit for the people that are from here? Okay? Because I feel like it's a bunch of foreign people. A bunch
Just
of rich
stop
people from other
coming,
states.
dude.
Stop coming.
Honestly, like, and it just, like, you know, in the office that I work in, like, there's people from everywhere. And there's like, this traffic is so bad, so leave.
Leave. Like, go back to where you're from because you're not from here.
Because you're part of the problem. You realize you created the traffic.
I don't want to be personal.
Because that's my birthright to be here.
I'm here. Like, yo, you came from Kansas or whatever the fuck with your dream. Like, take that shit back out there. Okay? I went to Georgia. People complain about that shit, right? Atlanta, all of this. It's a whole bunch of other places in Georgia you motherfuckers could live that's not Atlanta. My grandpa lives like an hour outside Atlanta. It was nobody there. 2-lane highways. There was no traffic. Go the fuck back. Okay? What's going on? You don't got to rap out here. You don't got to be a singer out here.
Just saying.
It's the internet. Do that shit where you at.
Yeah, you can send a link to anybody.
Come on. If they not fucking with that, they not fucking with you.
Real shit.
You don't got to come in person.
No.
I really don't need that.
No.
Apartments shouldn't be $2,000.
In the hood.
In the hood. Like, no new shit going on. You didn't fucking remodel.
I was appalled. I was very shocked at what people were charging to live in like dangerous ass neighborhoods. And I'm just like, no. Like,
where do you think I work to get this money? That's really my new thing.
Yeah. Come again. I'm sorry.
My new thing is like, okay, cool. You charging that much, right? Where do we work though? Where do your residents work? Because I need to apply if they can afford this.
It makes sense.
Just share the information. That's all I'm wanting to know. Because I'm not a hater. If you can afford $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, just put me on. Put me on, because I got dreams too.
See, there's so much growth that's going on here. I love it.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Okay, so let's talk about what we've been doing this year. So this year I went to a bunch of concerts. That's like my fun thing to do. I don't really like clubs no more because it gets real. You niggas is real creepy in person. I think we all spend too much time on our phones, so it makes us a little socially awkward.
But to me, you were never a club person. I never heard of you going to the club, in all honesty, except for once or twice.
I would like try because I like music, and like I'm not a person that's opposed to partying. I like to party, and you can't just try to do that shit outside. You know, when you're like in school and stuff, like when we were in college, it's easy to throw a party, just have people over. But when you get a little bit over that part, it's like you got to go out. So then I go out and you fucking people are so weird. Like I've been to the club and it's nobody dancing. It's everybody standing around like we're staring at each other like we want to fight. I've been to the club in Vegas where people are dancing too much and they're trying to involve you in their weird shit that they're doing, like their dance floor orgy situation.
New Orleans was fun. I feel like people were dancing in the streets.
That was the funnest time I've had out, and it wasn't weird at all. Like people were dancing in the street, they were doing the Cupid shuffle and shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
People in the club, you were dancing, they weren't trying to come up with you. I recorded you salsa dancing with this guy.
I forgot about that.
This boy saw me recording you. He's like, "What you doing?" Grabs, snatches me up, starts salsa dancing with me. Not weird at all. Okay? Not weird. A very black, very soulful. I don't even know another word. It was just like you're partying at your family. Like Mardi Gras was a big ass family reunion, but
it felt like a family event, and
it was so fun.
Yeah,
we were drunk at the parade. We caught so much shit. People were jealous.
Yeah, we need to go again.
We gotta go.
Honestly, we'll figure that out.
What about Essence? Would you go to Essence?
I would. I feel like a lot of shit goes down in the summertime, though.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like we've tried to go, but then like other shit came up. Like I think this year we wanted to go, but then I went to Europe.
Yeah.
So I'm down. But yeah, so are you into New Year's resolutions?
I'm not, but I am very conscious of the new year because I feel like it brings new energy. Mm-hmm. Like growing up, I grew up with like old Southern people. So we always like super clean the house, like top to bottom. We all like, get rid of the old stuff that we don't want in our rooms, whatever. You get a new outfit and you fucking make some gumbo and you go into the new year like popping because that's how you want the year to be. Mm-hmm. Like if you got bills, you need to pay them bills real quick. You don't want to go to the new year broke either. You got to like figure that out. So I really do try to set myself up, and like you did with your marker board, I try to set my intentions. So at the beginning of the year, whether I'm at work, home, whatever, I have this notebook. I always have it in my bag, and I'll write like, okay, in 2018, I want to do these things, and they could be anything. Like personal, like I want to get my eyebrows fucking microbladed. I want to get braces. I want to go here. I want to do this. All of those things. And as the year goes on, some things might change a little bit. Like I might not necessarily want to do this or that anymore, but I try to stay on that path. And it's like all throughout the year, I kind of check in with it. Like, okay, am I still feeling that? Am I still on track with these things? Just to stay accountable to myself, because as I've gotten older, time seems to fly by, especially when you have a job and you have all this stuff going on. And I feel like it's easy for things to get away from you. Mm-hmm. So I like to just write it down. So even like the stuff I'm talking to you about now, okay, I want to go to this place with Asha. Or like if I'm going to be like better about it, I wouldn't put a place. I would just say, okay, I want to go on 2 trips. So then I'm not locked to anything, and I'll just try to make that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes you get overwhelmed. Like if you set a...
Vacation's a priority for me.
Yes.
It's no longer something that's just fun that maybe I'll do. No, I have to do this for myself.
Yes.
Like, I don't give a fuck what else happens. Like, and you know, my goal originally was to like go on 1 trip in a year. But after this year... After taking multiple trips, I'm like, I'm not limiting myself.
That's true. I did go on multiple trips this year, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I went to Memphis to see my family. I went to Georgia to see my family. Like, it was pretty cool. And it's like, when you are, like she said, just making it happen, you kind of realize it's not a big deal to go places and do shit. Like, if you're on it, plane tickets are cheap. You can go, especially if you know somebody in the area, you can go stay with them, whatever, and you can really just make all the shit you want happen. It doesn't have to be this, like, super fancy... out there experience for you to have a good time.
I went to Europe with a fucking backpack.
Right?
1 ass backpack, okay?
And it's like people try to make it seem like you gotta go all out. And it's like you don't. Not to have a good time, because really at the end of the day it's about the memories that you have, right? So
yeah, I mean, I think we live in the Instagram era.
Yeah.
And people are doing it for the gram.
Yes.
Like, and for other people. Like, and it's just like, if we really just experience like really just enjoy the experience, you know, like, it would be a better time. We could just absorb it more, and it absorb the time and space and energy that's around us.
Speaking of that, Thursday night, I went to Astro World with my favorite cousin.
Ooh.
And it was super fun. And, like, I've always, like, known about Travis Scott music since the rodeo, like his mixtapes and stuff. But I wasn't really, like, a super fan of it because it doesn't really fit in with my lifestyle. I'm more like a chill person. But Astro World, I really fucked with that. So I went to this concert. It was so fun. And, like... I know I'm starting to realize when I have a really good time, I don't necessarily have my phone out. So that's how I'm like measuring my good times now. Like if I come from this concert and I don't even have a bunch of videos, like I was really turned up. I was having fun.
Just in the moment.
In the moment. Super cool. It was like he went all out. He had this lady walking around on stilts. It was really like a carnival situation. It was super cute. And I've been to a lot of rap shows, but he puts on like the best show. He really goes all out the whole time.
It was better than the Drake show, huh?
It was better than the Drake show.
Okay.
Miles. And it's no shade, no hate on Drake. I like Drake's music better even. But you're kind of boring. Travis was turned the fuck up the whole time.
Okay.
Even during his slow set, he had it turned up. I'm like, check you out. Check you out. You may have just won me over. I read his little article in Rolling Stone because he was on the cover.
Was that the one with the blonde hair?
Yes, I wasn't feeling his
Did you see the meme? Oh, he looked like Nene.
He definitely looked like Nene's son. He definitely looked like Nene.
I think we started off this year clowning Travis Scott for his braids, his stiff-ass braids that don't blow, that don't move in the wind.
It's like they got wires in them.
Looks like he just used a Just For Me kit now. And, took a tip. He listened to our episode and straightened his shit.
I didn't want to bully you into doing your hair, Travis.
But Travis, just a future tip. Maybe you don't want to use so much like grease in your hair next time. You might want to use a little less Blue Magic. Okay.
I feel like there was not a black lady on set that did that hair. I feel like that was definitely an other.
It was Kylie.
It was. Wait. Do you feel like Kylie could braid now because she has a baby? A black baby? Well, it doesn't have a lot of hair yet. But like Kim, is she gonna go to the braid classes? Because maybe she can braid Travis' hair, and then it'll be better.
Kim, she did go to braiding classes.
Yeah, she went to Kim.
You know what? I commend her for trying to actually like learn, because I feel like a lot of mixed kids, their parents just don't try, and they be just out here looking fucked up,
looking crazy than a motherfucker. So I really do applaud. That's 2 points.
If Kim really does it, she could be having her Jamaican nanny braid.
But it's the fact
hair.
that you went and learned how.
True.
Anyways.
Yeah, it was the effort that was
made. If you on vacation and you didn't bring the nanny, like North won't be in the street looking fucked up.
Right.
So I appreciate you.
Hopefully she learned how to deal with curly hair too, and just comb from the tip to the root, you know?
Yes.
And not the other way around. But that's a different topic.
But yeah, sorry. Yeah, but the article, it was really good, and it had like some telling information. So I'm a person that believes in the Kardashian curse, right? Because I've seen it play out.
Right.
They bring these niggas to the mansion, they send them out on crack, okay, twitching, itching. They're never the same. Look at what's going on with my good brother Kanye right now, okay? He came in. Look at him on the way out. You guys are crazy than the motherfucker. But it seems like the Jenners have a little bit of different stuff going on. And they really try to go out of their way to be normal. And it seems like Kylie even is like in defense of her man, like ride or die. Not stupid ride or die like Kim is defending Kanye's dumb shit. Mm-hmm. But like Kanye was on Twitter doing his rant.
I tried. It was so long. I gave up.
It was too much. And I really don't care because right now you're just complaining.
Yeah, I was scrolling. I was like, okay, when does it start? Because I like to start from the beginning of the rant and then go up with the tweets. But it was just too long. I couldn't even get to the beginning.
It was so much, but I got the key parts that were, the most famous retweets. And he's mad at Drake for being on Travis Scott's song Sicko Mode, talking shit, talking about checks over stripes, all that. But I feel like you months late. Okay, Afterworld came out months ago. How are you just now hearing Sicko Mode? Just now deciding that this is about you. I really want to know what goes on. What the fuck?
But
okay,
I will say I've made it up in my mind. While he is fine as fuck, I think that Drake is a bitch.
Oh, I know he's a bitch.
Because I feel like how is everyone beefed with you, bro?
Yeah.
You beef with Meek. You beef with Pusha T.
Yes.
You beef with
who else?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Rihanna don't fuck with you no more.
Nope.
I just feel like he has like a very bitchy attitude.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like, what's the word I'm looking? Is it arrogant or like...
Yes, like he feels like he's that nigga. And
like he just feels himself too much.
Yeah, too much. And it's unnecessary. Mm-hmm. You can even tell in some of the clothes he wears. Like, bro, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Like, don't forget pre-beard Aubrey.
Yes, because that's who you are.
Don't forget Jufro Aubrey, okay?
Don't do it. Don't forget a Nietzsche outfit, Aubrey.
That was when I thought you were sweet. I thought that Drake was sweet at one point. Like a sweet, nice boy from Canada, from Toronto, that just wanted to love you and like make everything okay. And these other niggas might be out here fucking up and doing fuck shit, but not Aubrey, not Drake.
Mm-mm. There used to be memes. Drake would never treat me like this. Look at this now. Drake is just like all these other niggas with his break baby mama in the cut. Okay? All of this shit. This nigga lying, slipping and sliding. You know better. You know better than all these other niggas.
Yeah, no, I just have no hope anymore.
But I'm just like, I don't know.
Speaking of music, dude, I'm so fucking excited about this B2K tour.
Oh my god, the Millennium Tour. I saw that shit on the internet and I thought it was fake. And then you sent it to me like, can we go? I'm like, duh, we can go.
Wait, but the memes that I've been seeing have been hilarious. Like somebody was like, okay, so this is the wardrobe for the B2K tour. You better have on your classic K Swiss. She's like, bitch, I don't care. She's like, your lip gloss better be popping.
Look, it better be dripping off.
Yeah, you better have you better smell like spritz and have some waterfalls.
Butterfly clips on 10.
Yes.
Okay. I saw the Cheetah Girls in the Juicy Couture tracksuit.
Bitch, I definitely want me a jersey dress just for this concert.
I'm trying to get some vintage baby fat.
I need a jersey dress. I need the lip gloss from the beauty supply.
Oh my god.
And a blow pop.
And a blow pop. You gonna put your hair in a side ponytail?
Don't be mad when you see me with some twisties. Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum.
What? Nigga, I'm about to be in there all one. Don't let me get drunk. I'm about to be in the fields.
Okay. I saw another meme that was like, we're officially old. This is our first throwback concert. I'm like, wrong. I've been to 2 throwback concerts in the past 2 years.
You went to the Bad Boy reunion?
I went to the Bad Boy family reunion tour, and I went to go see John B a couple weeks ago, okay?
Ooh, yes, but
I mean, I guess this is like more for our generation.
Yeah, because there are people. Like, are y'all going to bring Bow Wow too? Because he was on the Scream tour that I went on originally.
I was about to say, I was like, wait, is this about to be the Scream tour? Because I'm really into Scream.
Bitch, they having Pretty Ricky. They were at the last Scream tour
I
went to.
Pretty Ricky. 5 in the morning.
I'm up having
phone sex with you. So honey.
I saw Baby Blue. I'm like, damn, my nigga, you got old. Like,
but I'm like,
too.
I'm not fucking with it if Pleasure's not there. If it's that new nigga that replaced Pleasure and Pretty Ricky, I'm not fucking with it.
I don't even remember his name, but I don't want him.
And Mario and Omarion, y'all better have some fucking braids. I'm gonna be highly upset if you niggas don't have
You
braids,
want them to get a lace front wig?
I need your hair to be braided. Okay? I need the experience. I need to feel like I'm back into the early 2000s.
This bitch said don't show up without your motherfucking
I
cornrows.
need you niggas to show up in airbrush t-shirts. I need the name belts. I need the bag with your initial on it, your first initial on it.
Oh my god. So I was gonna wear some airbrush shit originally because that's what I wore to the Scream tours when I was young.
Yes, I need y'all to pull out your Air Forces, not the black ones. I need the white ones.
I feel like I should wear baby fat though, like vintage Kamora Lee Simmons baby fat
A puffer
outfit.
jacket would be very suitable.
Like,
But we'll know who wants to fight based off who wears the puffer jackets.
with the fur on the hood.
With the individuals. You know those were the bitches I always wanted to fight.
They can definitely fight. She definitely hops fences.
With the apple bottom jeans. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And the bitches, those were the bitches that got pregnant too. Right after.
Yeah, what you talking about?
During high school and after.
That's what I always wondered. Like, how are y'all bitches so angry, right? So mean, y'all fight everybody, but then you end up pregnant. Somebody you was nice to. Because you don't do nothing but walk around this school like Baby D.
My homegirl was like, bitch, we showing up with Coach belts and shoes.
Hey. On the real turn up. On the super turn up side of the game. Oh my god. The Millennium Tour.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so excited. I hope there's more guests than just them. Because I saw Chingy. The Yin Yang twins are going to give me life. Bitch,
if Chingy comes out and sings right there.
no, he's on the tour.
Oh shit.
No, that's real. I wasn't even.
Wow.
Yeah, Chingy's on it. Chingy and the Yin Yang twins.
Chingy.
I'm excited about the Yin Yang. Dum, dum, dum.
Hey.
Dum, 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 dum.
As soon as I hear 369.
Listen, I'm wondering though how the Whisper song's gonna go.
Is anybody on the Whisper song with them or is it just them? Are
It's
they gonna
just
bring
them.
Lil Jon?
But like, are they really gonna be like, hey, little baby, like, are they gonna be in the microphone?
I feel like they're professionals and they know how to perform that song.
Body and your body looks soft. I don't remember the words. Okay.
If I touch it, see if it's soft. Now I'm just playing. Let's just say I can't.
Understand, I'm a real nasty man. Make that money, don't let it make you.
Booty, 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 booty.
Right everywhere. I remember when that shit came out. I found you, Miss New Booty.
Oh shit.
Bring it back to
Is it
me.
just me? Am I a real LA kid? Because anytime I hear the Yin Yang twins, I feel like I'm at the skating rink.
No. Every time I hear the Yin Yang twins, I feel like I'm at homecoming and I'm running to the dance floor to back it up with a nigga. Don't fret. No, that was the homecoming song. Like when you heard, it was two homecoming songs since we're reminiscing.
Right.
It was Shake That Monkey, and then it was fuck, what's the name of that shit? You know what I'm talking about?
Shake That Monkey.
Yeah,
that song.
I know the
Damn,
beat,
you
but I don't remember the name.
Get Low.
There you go.
There you
It was
go.
Get Low. I swear to God, I could have been on the other side, like talking to somebody or going to go get something to drink. And then I heard dum dum dum, and I'm like, "Woo, get out my way!" And I'm running back to the dance floor.
You know what I'm gonna say, and this is Rappy Bo well. They need to bring D4L so they can do Laffy Taffy.
Dun, 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 dun. They got Laffy Taffy. They're Laffy Taffy. We're old as fuck, but whatever.
They need to bring them. They need to bring several one-hit wonder people with them. Them franchise boys, I know they not doing shit.
I just need Chris to make an appearance and just do Run It.
Okay.
Just that.
Run It.
And I'll be okay with that.
Chris, no, he was at a different tour that I went to. But yeah, he could do Run It. He can do Yo real quick for us.
Oh, and Poppin'.
Poppin'. That is my song. Let me tell you.
While we're on this topic, I know you've seen on Instagram everybody and Twitter about arguing about who's the king of R&B. Who
That
is
shit's
the
so
king of
ugly
R&B?
to me.
Let's settle this.
Okay, is it not R. Kelly?
It's R. Kelly. I was gonna say that shit. Since when? What hasn't that been his title? Michael Jackson's the king of pop, and I always thought R. Kelly was the king of R&B.
Like, let me just say, because I didn't even understand how
How
there was
dare
an argument.
Jacquees?
I didn't. he's just a troll, right? I understand that he's just a troll. But when he came out and said it, I didn't understand why there was any back talk. Like, people were like, oh, no, it's me, it's me, it's me. No, it's our motherfucking Kelly. Why are you even bringing yourself up? It's not Tyrese. It's not Tank. It's not Genuine. I fuck with all of y'all. It's not Chris Brown. It's not Trey Songz. I fuck with all of y'all. It's our motherfucking Kelly.
It always has been. I mean, I don't fuck with the creep shit that he's done with peeing on people and, like, touching kids and shit like that.
No, I don't. But look it.
But if we're talking about soul talent, he's a musical genius.
And he's written songs for other people, like hits for other people. How many of you R&B niggas that say you the king and all this shit got hits for other people, including yourself?
Now, if we're talking about this generation, I'll give it to Chris Brown.
It has to be him.
It's no one else.
But look at with that shit kind of irritated me too, because it had like this little talk with him and Trey Songz. I'm like, Trey Songz was cool, but he's not even putting out half the content that Chris Brown puts out. He does not put on half the show that Chris Brown puts on.
Okay, like just as a reason, and I'm just saying, Heartbreak on a Full Moon, how long was that project?
That shit was like 40 songs.
No one else has enough content to put out but Chris Brown.
I don't even mean just Heartbreak on a Full Moon. We're talking about his consistency of being like having a product on the Billboard charts every single year since he's came out. This nigga does not sleep when it comes to that music shit. You other niggas be on vacation. Y'all be with y'all bitches. Y'all be doing other things.
And he can put on a show.
Well, that's like, what I'm saying. His shows are turned up.
He can dance and he can sing and he can act.
But not even just those things. He doesn't rely on
triple threat.
He puts on a whole total good show. Mm-hmm. I've seen some of you other R&B men that are talking right now, and y'all stand up there and you rely on like crowd participation. Y'all will bring a bitch up on the stage and grind on her. What does that have to do with your performance?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a huge Trey Songz fan like that, so maybe I'm biased.
Okay.
But I mean, he has some hits. He had that one project, like I Invented Sex and all that other stuff. But like, since then, what have you done, really?
No, it's just not even. You cannot even compare it to Chris Brown. He's put out a hit song every single time he's put out an album. You have not done that. None of you niggas. So I need you to go back inside and like work. Just work, okay? No more talking. Work, because we would love to hear some good music from y'all. Put it out. We're waiting. Mm-hmm. Put that shit out.
And, you know, I did see some interesting content on Twitter, and they were like, get the fuck out of here. They're like, nobody's checking for Chris Brown. Nobody's checking for Trey Songz. Like, those are like early 2000s. Maybe they had their moment. They're like, as of right now, for R&B for this generation, everybody's listening to Khalid and who else? Daniel Caesar. Okay. And I'm just like, okay, that's very true, because R&B has taken a completely different direction from what it once was.
But even with that annoys me, because it's like, how are you going to say Khalid or any of these new people? Because I listen to Six Lack, Daniel Caesar, the other people that are in the, I don't know their names, but whatever. I listen to all those people too, right? You are Bryson Tiller. You have not put out enough shit for me to classify you in charge of anything.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, yes, you guys are the lead of the new wave of R&B.
But you're not even the lead. You just came out. You're brand new. How old is Location? Khalid just came out.
He did.
So come on, like, you're not the king
of shit. That song isn't really even a year old.
You're brand new, bro. Like, be here for some years like Chris Brown has been. Be here for some years like even Trey Songz has been.
Yeah, Chris has really put in work.
Because it's easy. I'm not a musician, so I can't say. But I feel like on the outside, it seems like it's cool for a person to hit one time, put out some good shit one time. What about your next album and the album after that? Because this nigga Chris got like 6-7 albums I can play. And they're all good.
And to be real, I mean, Jacquees is cool, but I really do think you need some vocal lessons. And I feel like you need to train your voice, because for a minute, I wasn't very sure if I fucked with his music.
Even still, I feel like he just talks. Like he's a rapper that has like a little bit of melody.
Like Drake.
And that's how I feel about a lot of these new R&B guys, is like, y'all are not R&B niggas. Like, you're not singing to me about how you love me and want to be with me. Y'all are trying to rap. Like, you're talking about other niggas in your songs and all of this weirdo shit. What's going on? Like Tory Lanez. I still haven't figured out, Tory Lanez, do you sing or do you rap? Because on the outside world, you seem like a hood-ass nigga. You threatening people and shit. You get into battles with Joyner Lucas. But then you want to come sing to me? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It just seems weird. So if you guys want to be the king of some shit, you got to pick something first. Because Chris Brown is a singer, and he also can rap. And he does rap sometimes. He doesn't force that shit on us.
True.
Okay? He comes out with the radio hits all the time, the bubblegum stuff.
Yeah.
And then you listen to the album for the deeper tracks with the more cussing.
For Chris?
Yeah. Like, he'll put out some, like, think about his songs. He put out
I don't care for Chris rapping. I'll be real.
It's not my favorite, but what I'm saying is...
He can do it if he wants to.
Just like all of you, because all of y'all rap is not good, but you're forcing it on us. Mm-hmm. Like, come on. You're forcing it on us.
I think this year was a musical year for me, too.
So much music came out this year. It's, like, overwhelming.
I think I went to a couple shows. I don't think I went to as many as you did. We both saw Drake.
And Migos. You saw Migos more than me, though. You saw them by themselves, which I'm kind of jealous of.
Yeah, and they were better by themselves.
I'm sure it was.
I was so hyped when I saw them by themselves. I saw Migos. I saw Drake. I saw Drake and Migos. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 times. And then I went to see John B. I saw Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
At a fashion show event that I went to.
How do you feel about him now being arrested for cocaine possession? When I saw him, he put on a very good show, but I felt like he was coked out of his mind.
This is news to me. I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah. They said he's like facing a couple years in jail, but you know he's got money, so he's going to get out of the situation, hopefully.
Oh, no, Ty.
But he got caught with some cocaine.
And honestly, I think Ty is probably one of my favorite male R&B singers.
He's turned up.
Yeah, I love his voice. It's too bad his voice doesn't match his face.
Ooh, that'll make nothing disappoints me like that. Because when I saw Daniel Caesar, that shit broke my heart. But what we gonna do? All you niggas can be, I'll be sure.
As disrespectful as a song as Horses in the Stable is, that's my shit.
Horses in the Stable? You like it?
I love Horses in the Stable. His voice just sounds so velvety, but I always have such a conflict with it because I'm like, you're talking about us women like we're fucking horses that you can just fuck it anytime you want to and send us back to the stable.
Send you back to the motherfucking stable.
Who else did I see? I saw John B.
Yeah.
That was cool. His voice isn't the same as what it used to be, obviously, but I still enjoyed hearing that one song because They Don't Know is my absolute favorite 90s R&B song.
Yes, I love that song.
That's my number one. And I was like, when I heard he was performing at the Savoy, I'm like, I'm going. All right, I'm there. Like,
Cool, Relax. That whole CD is my shit. I like a bunch of songs on there. So
that's actually what I've been doing as of late. I've been listening to like 90s projects because I feel like as a 90s kid, I heard a lot of singles, but I didn't listen to these artists' full albums.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like,
we weren't old enough to like get it on our own. We just heard whatever their stuff was on the radio.
I mean, I did have the fan mail CD at a very...
Fan mail.
Yeah. Which I shouldn't have had as a kid because there was a lot of bad words in there.
Look, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but no, so yeah, I'm going back and listening to like old Brandy projects. What's it called? Cool Relax? Like,
That's John B.
Yeah.
Brandy, my favorite CD by Brandy, which is probably everybody's favorite CD, Never Say Never.
Yeah, no,
that shit bang.
Yeah, like, and I listened to, what is his name? D'Angelo.
D'Angelo was good.
Oh my God. He has like the most relaxing album.
Yes.
I mean, I know he has more than one, but.
But it's the one that you like.
Yeah, the one with, Brown Sugar Babe.
Yes, I love that song. Lady is a good song.
Tell me your brown sugar. But that whole album is so good. I don't have my phone in front of me because I could talk about music all day.
But we're going to talk about the stuff that's come out in 2018. So, did you like Culture 2? We talked about...
I didn't listen to the whole Culture 2.
Okay, I didn't either. But it's something that came out this year.
I liked the original Culture.
The Culture #1.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems so crazy that all of this music came out this year. Like, Invasion of Privacy seems like it came out a year ago, but it was just this year.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
Astroworld, obviously, we talked about that. The Carters.
Yeah.
It seems like so much came out. I am so in love right now with Championships by Meek Mill. That is my shit.
I have to listen to it because I mean, I actually have a couple singles on my phone, but I haven't listened to the whole album. So maybe I'll just like take a moment to like listen to that and see what that's about. Because I oftentimes feel like Meek is screaming.
Yes, he is very demon. But the content is very, very good. And I'm proud of like his growth.
Okay, so is that song? You feel the vibes, contagious, something.
Yeah.
Is that
Dangerous?
On that? Dangerous.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, with Jeremiah. He has another good one that you'll like with Ella May. If you
I have that one.
Yes. So that's
okay,
a good one.
so I think those are the two I have on my phone. So is the rest of that kind of consistent to that vibe?
So I would say that he has like maybe four or five girl songs. Let's just call them that. 'Cause that's what it is. So like Dangerous and the LMA song, and then there's one more called Almost Slipped that kind of fit that vibe. And then he has the On Me with Cardi B. Fuck on me, tell her come fuck on me. It's kind of turned up, but it's 4 girls. And then he has another one with this Spanish artist named Melly. I never heard of her before, but it's like, girl, you better fuck him if he rich. And I just like to drive to it. It's very fun.
Okay. City Girls album dropped this year.
City Girls, ow, period.
We had a whole episode about that.
Megan, we love Megan on this show.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah. But she has a newer album?
No, Tina Snow, but I think it came out this year.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. You know, honestly, I didn't even know about Megan Thee Stallion until I had these 2 gay boys in my Uber.
Okay.
And they're like, can we use your aux cord? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And they put it on, and like I heard Freak Nasty, and I was like, who the fuck is this? I was just bouncing in my car.
Go a couple of rounds, leave that dick up in the casket. That's my shit.
Quit calling him a trick if he only buy your food.
Walking all over that nigga so he buy me on my shoes. Yes. She has a new song with Wale. It just came out.
I need to check that out.
It's pretty good. I am a Justin Timberlake fan, but I did not like what he released this year, Man of the Woods. I'm like, where are you at?
I didn't even know he released a project, to be honest.
I don't know if you're a fan of like turned up music, but a person that was at the Travis Scott show that I really like, I only knew one of his songs before, but now I like him. I've added a bunch of his shit on Apple Music. Sheck West.
Who?
Sheck West. He sings that song, that Mo Bama song. I be ballin' cause I got hoes.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. When I'm in the gym, like that music, I feel super turned up. I like to drive to it. Sheck West, shout out to you, man. Super tight. Where are the other ladies that came out this year? Rihanna, we're still waiting for some Rihanna shit to come out. She's giving us everything but music. Socks, lip gloss, lipstick.
I feel like she's just in a different place right now. I'm not even really checking for her at the moment. Ella mine this year?
Yes, and that CD was good. I like the whole thing.
I haven't listened to it still.
Oh, well, yeah, you said it was like a sad, and you don't like to be in a sad, emotional mood.
I tried to listen to it, but I think I just breezed out of it. I was like, I don't want to listen to this right now. Okay. But I did listen to Summer Walker.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Is she the Girls Need Love too?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I love her voice.
I just need some dick. I just need some love.
Yeah. I liked her. I think she was a different vibe from Ella.
Yes. She is more of like, if I could put her in a category, you know how guys have gangster rap and like regular rap? I would call Summer Walker like gangster girl music.
Okay.
And like Ella Mai is like regular girl music. Ella Mai is like, you know, she's over there, she's in her feelings.
Yeah. I mean, that was the little bop of the year.
Yeah, Boot Up was a bop, definitely. Shot Clock is definitely a bop, too. She's got a lot of good songs, but they're more like mellow. Oh, why don't you like me? Why aren't you acting appropriately? Summer Walker's like, nigga, you know you like me better than you like this basic-ass bitch, but be with her if you want to.
Yeah. Relatable.
Yeah, she's like, girls can't never say we just want some. How come?
Who else?
The Weeknd, but like, I don't know. The Weeknd, all his music after like, because I was a big fan of The Weeknd when he was underground, like House of Balloons was my shit, but all his music sounds the same.
Okay, so you know this. I've never been a fan of The Weeknd.
Okay.
He sounds like a werewolf to me. He just sounds like he's fucking howling at the moon. All his music sounds the same, and I've never gotten the hype about him.
Yeah, it all sounds the same. And I really don't understand how he got so popular, because it's like all he does is talk about drugs.
Yeah,
and y'all are just dancing.
Am I wrong? Did The Weeknd come out around the same time that Party did, or was he before Party?
It may have been very similar, but The Weeknd came out before Party did, like on the underground side of stuff.
Because I'm a much bigger Party Next Door fan.
I love Party, but I'm mad. Like, where are you at?
Yeah, where is Party? We haven't heard anything from him in a minute.
No, he disappeared after Not Nice and all of that. And the Come and See Me song when he had Kylie Jenner in the video. You disappeared.
That pissed me off.
That was so random. I was
like, this was such a good song.
And you just had to do this, didn't you? As an LA person, I really, really liked Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle and the J-Rock CD, Redemption.
The Marathon, right?
Well, this one is Victory Lap, but this whole time we've been with Nipsey Hussle, it has been the Marathon.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We've been on.
Victory Lap was a great album.
I loved it.
It was amazing. It's probably I think it's the best car music.
It is. Hustle and Motivate, all of that shit. Rap niggas. If I'm on the freeway and rap niggas come on, I'm cutting all of y'all off. I'm cutting all of y'all off. I'm weaving back and forth. I'm crossing the double lines in the carpool lane like I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God. Double Up is my shit.
Double Up. Hey, do you like the video?
I could prop my seat back like a whole nigga, light a blunt, double up, one hand on the steering wheel.
Right? Rolling. And that takes me back. It takes me to a good time. Tinashe.
Didn't he get nominated for a Grammy? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. I think he got 2.
He got it?
No, he got nominated for 2.
Oh, okay.
Which is a super big deal.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think that
No.
that would get a nomination.
Right? Especially that kind of music. Did you like J. Cole's album that came out this year, KOD?
Didn't listen.
See? Yeah, it's hard. It's too much stuff came out.
It was a lot of projects.
Are you a Janelle Monáe fan?
No.
Do you feel like it's because she's too weird? Or is it because her music is like...
I think she's beautiful. I think she's gorgeous.
Yes.
I think she does very nice photo shoots because she's a very pleasant looking face.
Yes.
I've just never taken the time to listen to her music, in all honesty.
I have listened to her music and it never makes me want to go back.
I think she can dress.
I think she can dress.
I pay attention to her style.
Yes. I'm happy she stopped wearing black and white all the time too.
The little Elvis hairstyle.
The hairstyle, that I'll just let that go. But the fact that she would only wear black and white, it really vexed me for a long time. But now that she's being
in
more
suits.
Yes, like why, girl? We get
it's like, I know you're a lesbian, but like you don't have to
do like this.
Yeah.
You just don't. Look at Queen Latifah. She shut it down the Oscars red carpet with a dress on, bitch.
Yeah.
Act accordingly. Mm-hmm. Come on. If you want to wear a rainbow dress, you can do that too. Because they got those. Pusha T Daytona.
Huh?
Pusha T Daytona. His Drake diss is included on there.
Oh, okay. I mean, I only heard the Drake diss. But Quavo dropped his project.
Quavo, yeah.
And Takeoff.
Yes.
Takeoff's album was amazing.
And Offset's supposed to come out sometime before the end of the year, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll see about that. I listened to a little bit of Takeoff's, and I will say I was much more pleased than I was with Quavo. Mm-hmm. And it makes me sad because I like Quavo better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the only song I liked on the whole Quavo shit was Flip the Switch.
But like I said before, like every Migos song, I think my favorite line comes from Takeoff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like Georgia Smith? She came out this year, Lost and Found. It was another like slow,
I have to listen to
cool, calm thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? We talked about Quavo.
Do you like? She's a girl rapper. Her name is Rico Nasty.
No, I never listened to her.
Okay, she's a girl and she kind of hangs out with the odd future.
We have people. Apple Music, so please just send me songs that you like.
I will.
Put me on to projects because I will forget. In all honesty, too, as much as a music person as I am, I love me some Netflix.
Oh yeah.
And I think I might watch more stuff like on TV and YouTube than I do listening to stuff because in all honesty, when I listen to shit, it's in my car.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't really like to listen to stuff inside like that. You kind of. When
Yeah.
you come in, it's a TV vibe. When you're in the car, it's music.
Yeah, like the television has my full gaze. Speaking of Netflix shit that's dropped, I just want everybody to watch Dumpling. It's such a cute movie.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but I saw you tweeting about it.
Yeah, it's about this girl. She's fat.
Okay.
And her aunt dies, and like her mom was like an ex-pageant queen that didn't ever like pay attention to her, and like she enters this pageant to prove a point that like fat girls aren't really welcome into the pageant world or whatever. But it was cute. I cried. So yes, for all of you that are like, oh, she's turned up and doesn't like listening to girly music, it happens there, okay?
I watched Dumpling and I got emotional.
Yeah, I watched Coco and cried, okay?
Oh shit. Speaking of kids movies, did you see Mowgli on Netflix?
No, I heard it's good.
You gotta watch it, man. I like it better than I like
I just felt like it was gonna be a fake Jungle Book.
That's what I thought too, but it's better than the Jungle Book.
It's better than the
Jungle Book? And they got Frida Pinto in it. I'm like, y'all blew a check on this.
And see,
Disney's was all scary.
I'm just having a hard time with it's better than the Jungle Book because honestly, Tam, like Bare Necessities and all the songs, like, are you talking about the live action Jungle Book or the original Disney movie Jungle Book?
No. Let's be clear. Nothing is going to trump the cartoon Disney version.
Okay, because I'm like, those are fighting words, bro.
No, let's be clear. Bare Necessities, all of those songs, Baloo, him sitting on Baloo's stomach, floating down the river, all that shit. Childhood goals, okay?
Okay.
The Monkey King wants to be, I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. All of that shit. My childhood turned up.
Okay, because I didn't watch the live action Jungle Book. I thought it was stupid.
It was so creepy. It was so scary. And it was just all the way turned down for me. So comparing that to Mowgli is
I don't even want to watch the live action Lion King. I feel like it's disrespectful.
I feel like it looks hella weird, and I don't know how we're supposed to just let that slide.
And Beyonce as Nala, are you kidding me?
Yeah, she's
Nala did not have a deep voice.
She's gonna be like, "Come with me, Simba."
Yeah. Simba, no, you know you're wrong.
Get back here.
Come back to Pride Rock.
Hilarious.
Like, no, I was like, she should, if anything, I felt like she could have been, what's the mom's name? The mom lion?
Ooh, what is the mom's name? I don't even.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
Sarabi.
Okay.
I could have seen Sarabi, Beyonce as Sarabi, but they have, what's her name?
Because she did have like a low voice.
They have the lady that was the queen in Black Panther.
Oh, Angela Bassett.
No. Fuck, the other one that looks like her. Not looks like her, but like she's like a mom in a lot of black movies too.
Let's see. Is it Alfred Woodard?
No, I know it on the tip of my tongue. I know her name. I met her before.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, have you seen that movie Something New?
Yes.
She's the mom in there.
Okay. Alfred Woodard. I was right. Yeah. Alfred Woodard.
Okay.
Yes.
She's the voice of Sarabi.
Okay.
And I was like, I can see that.
I guess
that works. Mom role, per usual.
I'm kind of annoyed, and I know this shows my age or whatever, but I don't care. The fact that y'all are not coming up with no new ideas for these little kids now.
And you're just recycling them?
And you're just recycling them. And I get it's like a ploy to make money because the people our age now have kids and they are going to take their kids to see the shit that they used to see when they were a kid. But I will be hot damned if like 10 years from now I try to remake Harry Potter. Like, this shit is getting too much now.
Just make some new shit.
Get a new idea. And if you don't have none, hire people that do, okay? I'm sure it's a bunch of people out here with ideas. Stop recycling the same shit over and over. Why is there a new Mary Poppins? It's 2018. Like, get a new idea.
Not gonna lie, though, I probably would go see live action Little Mermaid.
Okay.
I probably would.
I think I saw the ad for that and I was just kind of thrown off. Because, again, it's a lot of stuff that you can do with animation that you can't do with live action.
That's true.
So is Ursula gonna be super duper creepy? Because I was already scared of this bitch when I was a kid.
Yeah. Can we talk about that? Because I was scared of a lot of Disney characters. Jafar had me terrified. And the witch from Snow White.
Yes.
The witch from Snow White, oh my god, she was the creepiest one. I used to have nightmares about that bitch. I didn't even watch
Snow White like that after I saw it one time because of her. I was like, I'm not fucking with that. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
But, you brought up Jafar. They're having live action Aladdin. This nigga Jafar is mad sexy. He got a 6-pack.
Isn't Will Smith the genie?
He looks crazy. We talked about this before. I didn't know how they were going to make it look, and he looks crazy.
Is he computer animated?
No. He has like a hair piece on, a genie thing. It's just all bad out here.
Aww. Yeah, nobody can replace Robin Williams, unfortunately.
It's impossible.
And then I was like, well, maybe, okay.
Yeah, he looks bad.
He's not even blue.
No, he is not.
Annoying.
Very much so.
Okay. I think our childhood trumps these kids' childhoods for sure.
Definitely.
Do you feel like live action and computer animation kind of like limits the imagination?
To me, yeah, because like the whole thing of, let's just use Little Mermaid, for example. Okay, this is a mermaid, which is something that's already like fanciful and stuff. So we make this whole underworld thing. It's animation. It's easy. And it's easy to believe because when you're watching a cartoon, you kind of suspend your reality thoughts. Like, ooh, that wouldn't happen and that's not real. And It's a fucking cartoon. You let all that go and you're just into the cartoon. You're fully invested. Ursula stealing this girl's voice. Her being down there on like the ugly side of the ocean with the little serpents and all of that. And this whole poor unfortunate soul thing. That is already scary as a child. Animation. You're going to get this fat lady, half human, half octopus lady, and she's going to sing Poor Unfortunate Souls, and that's not going to scare kids?
It has to.
I've seen regular movies with real mermaids, like live action mermaids. It looks kind of demonish, not very cute. So I don't know how you guys are gonna pull this off. But
I mean, I think they could do it with something like Peter Pan.
Yes,
which has obviously been done before.
But that's why there's a reason behind that.
Because it's realistic.
It's easy.
Well, not a boy flying around with other little boys that are lost and like.
But you can make it happen live action. Like we've seen people flying before in movies. You know, Superman, Batman.
Holy shit! I just realized something, dude. Is Peter Pan kind of Lord of the Flies in a way?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Sorry.
Lord of the Flies is super creepy.
Yeah. Yes. That book was so dope though. I loved it.
If any of you guys have ever watched the show Once Upon a Time, you got a little glimpse in to see that Peter Pan was kind of a creep. And he's kind of a monster.
Once Upon a Time is such a good show. I'm sorry. If you guys like fantasy shit, watch Once Upon a Time. I thought it was going to be whack AF.
Oh my God.
But it's actually so good.
It was tight.
Yeah.
So, we have talked about a bunch of stuff that happened with ourselves in 2018. The music that we liked in 2018. The concerts and stuff we went to. Now, let's get to like the drama that's been going on as of lately.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant with us. I thought you meant like, oh, drama we've been through in 2018. I was like, let's not put our shit out.
No, we're not doing that. Y'all gotta pay us.
I was like, do you want to go first? Because
no, I'm not telling y'all no shit that happens in my life. That's that deep. I need a payment and like a reality TV type of setup. No way.
You scared me.
Oh, the first thing is, or the most recent thing, is that everybody on Twitter, and I'm sure you saw it too, people were irritated that the Forbes list came out and Kylie Jenner, 21, is tied with Jay-Z, grandpa. And they're all jealous. And I'm just like, I get where it's coming from a little bit. They're saying like, oh, like it's not right. She already has all this money.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, nigga. This is America. Boss the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, granted, obviously her privilege definitely comes into play here, but...
And I felt like people were not being specific enough in their complaints to, like, highlight that. So don't just tweet and seem like you're, like, hating on Kylie or that you're jealous or something. Tweet about the facts. Like, do you see how easy it is for a white person of any stature with any small bit of fame to come all the way the fuck up? But a black person got to be out for 20 years putting out music, going on concerts, clothes, movies, all this shit to barely have what she has for just a lip gloss. Like, just make it plain. Just make it the facts. Y'all are mad that Kylie is only selling lip gloss, but y'all are asleep because she also sells clothes. She probably got some bedding somewhere in the store. She got the whole Kendall and Kylie shit going on. And she's getting the reality TV checks since she's been a kid when she was living for free. So y'all are not adding all of this money up that Kylie's been making over time. Y'all were asleep on Kylie because she was the ugly sister.
Yeah, was.
Now she's bossed
Back
all the way
then
up.
they didn't want me.
Right? Now hot, they all own me. And I feel like that's why Kylie also gets to be like the humble one and the cool one and the one with all the black friends and blah, blah, blah. Because she used to be an outcast. I remember when I used to watch the show.
She was the outcast for like 2 years and then she got surgery.
There you go.
Bitch, you weren't the outcast for very long.
But still.
Chloe had to suffer her whole life. Then she got her glow up when Kim put her sex shit out to the world.
Oh my God, Chloe had to suffer her whole life, so she was the ugly one out of that group.
Yes,
that's probably why.
That's harder.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a lot harder. All Kylie had was Kendall.
Yeah, I
you feel me? That's a different generation, but like I'm saying, like Kim's your sister and Courtney,
and then they meet you, and it's like you don't even look like them.
I think, I'd have more,
But yeah, I just felt like that was interesting. Like, damn, people are really sad out here because of it. But it's just harder for black people. And so we need to act accordingly. We all need to get our hustles up. All of us people of color. We need to sell stuff. We need to be our best.
Oh, 2019 is coming, baby.
Yeah, like we can't be sleep out here being nice, like just being customers, okay? You got to be a hustler.
I saw this meme on the Shade Room, actually, and it was saying, like, I want a job where I only have to work from 12 to 2.
I saw that shit.
Yeah.
$2,000 a week.
Yeah. They like make $22.50 in a week. And I was like, right? And everyone in the comments like, it's called entrepreneurship. And then the real BB Judy was like, yeah, you can do that through e-commerce. And I was like, you sure the fuck can. You definitely can.
But it's like putting your thing out there, differentiating yourself from all the noise that's out there, because I know that nobody would understand this statement like this woman that's sitting across from me. As FITM graduates, when we went into FITM, there was not all of this. Everybody and they fucking grandma was selling clothes. As soon as we graduated and people got iPhones and Instagram, every girl got a boutique. And it was just like every girl got her own line.
I mean, because it's so easy.
Yeah, where did this come from?
You can go downtown, buy some shit wholesale, put it on a girl, take pictures, resell the shit.
And that's what people are doing.
That's all you got to do.
So it's like finding your audience, getting your girls that just like you and what you do, how you put it together, and selling to those people. And that, you know.
How do you feel? Sorry, let's get to it. Offset and Cardi.
Offset and Cardi.
It's a sham. I feel like it's a fucking big setup, and I did feel bad for her, to be honest. Well, actually, I still do feel bad for her because I'm like, even if she takes the nigga back, he's still gonna be fucking on other bitches. But she should have known that. Look at Offset. Look at him.
My whole thing.
He doesn't look like a good, wholesome nigga. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, he doesn't. You're correct. That's why I keep being quiet. Like, he don't. This nigga said, bitch, I'm a dog. Woof. He's got 4 baby mamas before you. Come on, like, I just need you ladies to start using your
context. But who the fuck else is she gonna be with?
That was my whole thing. So when it was all on Twitter, right when it first came out that this girl, Summer Bunny or whoever the fuck, was trying to set up a threesome in New Orleans with herself and Cuban Doll, I felt like, okay, this is typical Offset behavior, right? Like, this nigga was fucking girls before y'all even got married. So I felt like if you were gonna divorce him over fucking girls, that's why I didn't believe it. I'm like, if you're gonna divorce him now, bitch, you were faking to begin with, and you scammed him and had this baby so you could secure your come up, and now you're about to get out because you don't want to be with this dog ass nigga no more. But this is how he's been being. You are victim number 5.
Yeah.
Just because he married you don't mean he's gonna treat you no different. So come on, like, you were 9 months pregnant. He was trying to have a threesome with 2 other bitches.
He's in Migos.
And I feel like Cardi, especially from your former profession of being a stripper, you used to be the side bitch. So you understand the position that all these girls are in now. That's why you run in the strip club, beating bitches up, and all that extra shit. You understand. I think she just didn't like the being embarrassed part of it. And because it happened with one of her peers.
Cardi, I fully understand you. There ain't shit like being embarrassed.
Yeah, like, you were trying to fuck another bitch that I might have to see around and work with, Cuban Doll. I could give a fuck if it was just this Summer Bunny girl. This is just a regular ratchet girl trying to get popping. Okay. Fuck this, like you said, fuck this bitch in the loft, send her back downstairs to the bar. Send her on her way. But you're trying to fuck Cuban Doll. Like, no.
I just don't want to share my dick.
I understand that too, but as an adult, I realize that that's just some shit that's not up to you.
And nigga, get the fuck off the stage with all these bullshit ass flowers and shit, trying to make this shit about you. I mean, obviously, I get it, publicity stunt. I'm just feeding into the bullshit.
I feel like that's why she wanted that, though. I feel like this whole thing started. I agree that it's a publicity stunt, right? But I feel like the shit that he was doing really did happen. Like, he really did try to fuck them girls. He was really on some hoe shit. And she was still pregnant, so that even makes sense, too. Like, oh, yeah, sure, Cardi, because that's what everybody was saying. Oh, why would you try to have a threesome without Cardi when she always saying she's down for it? She was pregnant. She was not trying to be bothered. Mm-hmm. She was about to have her baby, and you trying to fuck 2 random bitches. Okay, that's the shit that you be on. But it's the fact that it was Cuban Doll, another girl that is in the same career, like a peer to Cardi. Mm-hmm. So you embarrass me. Now this bitch knows that you out here thirsty and that you're available. Like, you don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. So now I need you to go out and embarrass yourself, low-key, and make these public apologies so people know what's up. Because you can fuck who you want. I'm sure Cardi don't care. She was on live talking about, don't be looking at no hoes, and if you do, bring them back home to Big Mama.
No, I feel like she does that shit as a defense mechanism.
But I would believe that too if she wasn't with that before she got with him. When she was just Instagram Cardi, she talked about all this whole shit before.
And fucking bitches.
Bitches because her man was in jail. All of this shit. She was down with the threesome, all of that. So I believe that's who she is. Mm-hmm. That's probably why you picked her too. Because she was going to be down with that shit. And maybe your other baby mamas are more regular females like you and I that wouldn't be with it. But Cardi don't care. She's coming out the club. She knows what's up. Especially with a nigga like you with some money. So she don't care. It's just the fact that you disrespected her with a peer. So she wanted you to clean it up publicly. And because people were in her comments like, you should leave him. He's doing this, he's doing that. She probably didn't give a fuck this whole time.
Okay. So how did you feel about, like, the game and all these other people chiming in? Like, oh, you need to take him back. That nigga love you. And I'm like, shut your ass up. You couldn't even marry your baby mama. God damn.
But that's why.
You don't even have no, like, reason to talk here, my G.
No. But don't you... think of it from their side, not a female side, not our side, you know? Because I agree, game, yeah, you didn't even wipe
like,
it.
Shut up.
But from their side, if she would have been with it, like Cardi is with it, maybe I would have. Because I used to watch the show with Game and his baby mama. All she did was complain. All she did was complain about every single thing he did. That's not going to work. Bitch, I'm a rapper. My job is to be out late all the time. Get with it or get lost. Why are you here? Mm-hmm. So it's like these girls get with these niggas and they think that they're going to change them just like every other regular girl does. I'm sorry to break it to you, ladies. I'm glad my dad told me when I was young. Your pussy is not magic. Okay? It's not going to make no nigga act differently. It's not going to change no souls. It's not going to make him start going to church.
I feel like he has... I mean, for him to just be faithful, he just has to love you and fuck with you.
But I don't even think that men even think of it like that, being faithful or not. I think they think of it like, I'm fucking with you. I'm taking care of you. I'm looking out for you. I do all of this shit for you. And if I so happen to fuck this stranger bitch, I didn't care. Like, she threw her pussy at me, so I caught it. I didn't pay no bills for her. I didn't take her nowhere.
Like your baby boy, how he made that speech.
Yes,
you're my girl. These other hoes out here are tricks.
I fuck bitches from time to time. Like,
yeah,
that's real shit. All of us saw that when we were
young. I love you.
We should have took that in. And as disrespectful as that seems to us, that's the reality in the world out here with these niggas. So you're gonna get with that shit, or you're gonna be hurt all the time. Because just like we were talking about on Twitter, everybody was going in, oh, Cardi, she shouldn't take him back, blah blah blah. And I've made it known on Twitter. I was like, these niggas are going to do what they want to do. You're going to get with some other nigga that's going to be fake for a little while and be treating you just like Offset's treating you now. Meanwhile, you done fucked up your family. Now your baby daddy is out back in the street with these thirsty, lonely, broke bitches. Mm-hmm. If you're going to do what you're going to do that shit in this house.
But I don't think she should have to, like, suffer either.
I don't think she's suffering. Cardi got her own money. I'm sure a lot of niggas at her DM want to fuck, too. If that's what she's on.
Like, okay, like Sierra and Future.
But that was just stupid. Look at what Future's doing now. Future is still running around the earth impregnating bitches.
Yeah, but I mean, like, she left him and now she has a nigga that really loves her. So I'm just saying, like, it's not impossible to find somebody that's going to be good to you.
No, I don't think it's impossible. And I'm not saying, we're not saying Offset is not good to Cardi. He just bought this bitch a Lamborghini truck and he tried to have a threesome with some strangers. Like, what are we measuring good by? So because Russell Wilson, let's be real, is a boring, corny ass nigga that wasn't gonna be fucking nobody anyways because he's Christian and all this shit, making Sierra save it for marriage. I'm sure Sierra was ready to throw that pussy at him as soon as she got in there. He's like, let's pray, sweetheart. We're not gonna do that. He said it himself. He said, oh, when I was with her, a message came to me from God that I needed to lead her. So I told her we're not gonna have sex. I'm sure Sierra was texting, group chatting her friends like, bitch, I don't know what's going on with this one. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I don't know if this is gonna last. She was with 50 Cent and Future. I know she was in the group chat putting all his shit on blast.
She was with Bow Wow too.
You see? And they got married real quick. Her and Russell Wilson. So they could get it popping. And as soon as they got married, what? She was pregnant already. So come on. It's different types of guys. I'm not saying that. All of us can go out in the world and get us a square, Jesus-loving nigga. Okay? Because those are the ones that are not going to cheat because they have some type of moral shit over them. They feel like they're going to go to hell. You can go get that nigga. Right? Or you can get an ugly nigga that no other bitch wants, because I've tried that too, right? You can get with an ugly nigga that no bitch wants, a nigga with a small dick that no bitch wants, and he'll be faithful to you because he's so lucky that you're even talking to him. He's so happy to be here.
Can somebody please just, if you're in a relationship with somebody with a small dick or just that's whack as sex, can you just please send me a DM at Astrology and just let me know how you do it? So do you have a side nigga or do you just have a big dildo? Like, because I really just want to know, because I've just learned that the men that are good at sex, that'll turn your whole world upside down, are dogs.
They're giving that shit out.
Because they know, or they're broke and don't have anything else going on.
But for the most part, and I think it's females' fault, right? Because I'm cool with a lot of guys. The guys that can fuck, we gas them up. And like they've been gassed up by other females too, so they're out in the world with that BDE, that big dick energy, okay? And they're not scared. They're not scared to walk up to a girl and talk to her. They're not scared. It's just a whole different brand of nigga that you're dealing with.
So maybe it's the mediocre sex?
Yes, the mediocre sex niggas. Yes, those are out there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be down for you, okay? Because when he tries to cheat, the bitches dog him out, so he comes right back home.
Like, that's it. So it has to be the person that's like okay at sex, but you still like them anyway.
You like them anyways. Y'all do other shit. Y'all got hobbies and stuff.
Okay,
like
I could get with that, but you have to be like, you can't like net fast and shit. I'm just gonna keep it tall. I'm just gonna be real.
Even if it's small, okay, I need you to practice your endurance.
I didn't say if it's small now.
You just said
that's
mediocre.
a whole other issue in itself. I need to be able to feel this shit. Because I don't want to be a whole bitch out here and have my eyes wandering, going off to the side and shit like I got a lazy eye.
Because I can't keep it together.
No. I need it to be you and only you.
I need you to keep me focused.
Yes. Can
right.
you focus on me and this pussy?
Hilarious. But yeah, I feel like in my life experience, right, in my own personal and watching other people, those are the faithful people, the people that don't nobody else want them, male and female. Because I feel like people always talk about men cheating, but bitches be out here cheating too. Women be out here cheating, especially the married kind. So it's like,
women are sneakier than men are.
Exactly. That's why we don't get caught. That's why our shit all in the street. Like, y'all, you don't see people hashtag women are trash, and we're doing all the same shit that you're doing. Sometimes
bitches ain't shit either.
Yeah. So it's like, come on, you people. And I also feel like it's a time thing. Like, we are in such a precarious time because of social media and all the technology we have. Like, no other group of people on the planet right now has had as much available to us as far as other people and meeting people and exchanging ideas than we do now. Mm-hmm. So it may have been way different to be faithful to a bitch in 1990 than it is now in 2018.
Right.
Totally different qualifications. Like, I saw these people talking about the other day, is it bad if your significant other likes pictures on social media? And I'm like, whoa. So we dealing with whole other qualifications of cheating and hurting people's feelings. Because you don't even have to know this bitch now. I'm mad because you liking all her pictures. So it's different stuff going on now, guys. And I'm just saying, for the sake of our family people, like Cardi and Offset, y'all had a baby. Y'all got to keep that shit together. You just got no choice. Because you shouldn't have got married if you want to be together. You know this nigga was cheating. You know he was doing all his dog shit before. He got 4 other baby mamas. Cardi, don't try to act brand new.
Yeah. Don't act. You ratchet.
Yeah. Don't act like you don't know what's going on. So you just need to stay at home and keep it tight. Like, the most I can hope for, Offset, is that you be responsible out here and not fucking these girls raw. Because that'll be a reason for you to get left. Because I'm not getting no type of nothing for you.
And you know he is.
Ugh. The vomit sound. You niggas disgust me out here fucking people. Strangers and shit. Raw. You have no respect for your body or your dick. Come on now.
Yep.
On the relationship stuff, though, do you know Sin Santana?
No.
She used to be on Love and Hip Hop as Erica Mena's girlfriend. She had a baby by Joe Budden.
Oh, okay.
Now they're getting married.
Oh, okay.
He proposed to her. I was like, congratulations to you.
Good for them. That's a blurry picture of the ring.
Right? You're going to marry old man Joe Budden.
Oh, so is your ring photo coming?
My ring photo? No, I haven't posted it on social media. I didn't want to do all of that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
As soon as I get my motherfucking ring from whoever the fuck you are, I'm going to the coffee shop with my nails done, sipping a cup of tea. Or I'm gonna I'm gonna FaceTime you and be like, yeah, so we went here. And I'm gonna have my hand all in my face, like
in the camera, like,
he put a ring on it. He liked it, so he put a ring on it.
Hilarious, hilarious. Speaking of putting rings, do you know about Lori Harvey?
Steve Harvey's daughter?
Yes.
Assuming?
Do you see her on social media and stuff? Like Lori Harvey. She's a model, whatever. She was engaged to Memphis Depay. I don't know how to say his last name. He is like a British soccer star.
Okay.
He gave her a big ass ring. He had proposed her on a cliff. It was very cute.
That's cute.
Apparently, they're not engaged anymore because baby was seen out at the jewelry store with Trey Songz.
Ooh.
So, sometimes that love don't last.
God damn. Maybe he did invent sex?
Oh, maybe so. Because she was hiding. Like, she didn't want people to know that she was there with Trey Songz. Supposed to be a low-key situation.
Girl, you gonna think I invented sex. He always gave me like bi vibes.
Yeah, I feel like, and this is rude because I don't like to like call people out, especially about being gay, if I don't know that they're gay or like they haven't told us that they're gay. But Trey Songz has always radiated that I fuck everything vibe. Like guys, girls, old people, young people, whoever. And he does give off a very metrosexual, like he has more feminine energy than masculine energy. Even how he dresses, how he carries himself.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just real. Like I even listened to an episode of him on Lip Service with Angelique, and it was real. Like
I don't
know. Like I don't want to fuck Trey Songz. You know, he's not on any of my lists.
I feel like he would ask to like do anal.
Oh my god.
I feel like that was a question he would pose, which we discussed in our sex episode that is off the table.
That's off the table. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm not trying to bust my booty wide open. I'm sorry.
No, and it's for health purposes. It's not like I'm trying to be rude to you.
That's not even for fucking health purposes. I just don't think that shit sounds enjoyable.
I don't want to do
Sex
that.
is supposed to be about pleasure.
Yeah, and that just seems like only pain. And I don't.
We need to do a sex episode part 2.
We should. People, you should send us in questions, some type of stuff. What do you want to know? What do you want us to talk about?
So since we're talking about like the year in review and like the new year coming, should we give them like a preview of like stuff we have to come? Or are we going to keep that on the DL until New Year's?
I think we should tell a little bit, but we should keep most of it. So we keep you people engaged.
Okay, so if you guys have ever liked the show Flavor of Love, we have something very special coming up for you. So Tam is going to be setting me up on 4 blind dates with men of her choosing. And I'm not sure where these men are coming from. Hopefully not from jail or something. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but I think she's using... you can tell them more about your process.
Yeah, I am. And I've been looking, okay? But so far I've been disappointed in what I have seen of you men. Y'all talk a good game. But when it comes down to it, a lot of y'all are not meeting the most basic criteria.
Welcome to the single life.
And I'm just like, God damn, you niggas are horrible. I've met on the internet, I've met a lot of you niggas that are like, oh, I'm broke up, but I still live with my baby mama type situation. No, I'm not fucking with you. I've met a lot of you, oh yeah, I got a job. Yeah, I got this and that, but you like don't have a place to live. And it's like, you don't want to tell me where you work. So I'm iffy on your job as well. And I'm just looking for people with basic qualifications, a place to sleep, one, I don't really care where, a car to drive that is yours, okay? Not like you're borrowing it from a friend or nothing. We don't want the time clock on your Uber to run out while you're out with my beautiful friend here. The third thing, just have a job with a building, not out of your trunk. Not if you're an entrepreneur, that's cool. That's a job too, but it's something that you made on your own. Show me your website. Show me your social media shit. Okay? We don't want no...
So, to say the least, this blind date situation will be very interesting. And every single week, I'm going to be coming on to the show and I'm going to tell you guys about my experience. And we're also going to try to get these young men to come on our show as well and tell you about their first impression of your girl here and what they thought about me.
Yes.
So that's coming. We've got a lot of good collaborations coming up and some cool interviews coming for the new year too. We're about to step this shit the fuck up, okay?
Yeah. The other thing that I want to share with you guys that I'm super excited about is that in 2019, we're endeavoring to do video.
Yes.
And we are hoping that gets our engagement up, that you people start liking, sharing, commenting more, because that's what we need. We need love in the form of internet love.
And we may try to incorporate a call-in feature too when we actually do like live podcasts. And we're going to be hosting some really cool events too in 2019. So I'm very fucking excited. You guys should be excited too.
For the events, you guys have to tell me about your cities and where you're from, and if you think like you might want to hang out with us out there, because so far I've only planned California events, and I do not want to hate on any of you. If you like us and you live somewhere else, just let us know. Drop us an email at askSoSheSaid@gmail.com. DM us at SoSheSaid on Instagram. You can talk to either of us on Twitter. We've told you our Twitters.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys, just thank you so much for listening to us, fucking with us, laughing with us. Hopefully not judging us.
Right? This whole year's been super fun.
Yeah, it's been a really good run. And I guess this is the conclusion of season 1.
Season 1.
Stay tuned for season 2. But anywho, I guess Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, if you celebrate that. If you're a Jehovah's Witness,
have fun
happy
doing
Saturdays.
Happy Saturday, okay?
Yeah.
Right? If you were Black Power like my dad and you don't celebrate shit, just shout out to you and your life.
My brother.
My brother, my sister.
But that's the end of our season and episode. So bye, guys.
Bye.